Hi everyone. If you're watching this, you might be someone who believes in the goodness of people. You're probably kind, you lead with your heart, and you think the best of others. Those are beautiful qualities. They're strengths. I'm here today to tell you that those exact strengths are what a very skilled predator saw in me and used to scam me out of $75,000. I was a successful librarian, a critical thinker, and I never thought it could happen to me. But a skilled online fraudster saw my emotional vulnerability after a loss and used my own compassion against me. This is my story of losing $75,000 and how I rebuilt something much more valuable, my ability to trust myself and others. In this video, I share the painful but powerful lessons I learned from being scammed. This isn't about shame, it's about empowerment. I'll give you my 3 essential rules for building genuine trust in digital spaces, protecting your heart and your assets, and opening yourself up to real connection without fear. If you've ever felt lonely, hoped for love, or been worried about being too trusting, this video is for you. My name is Eleanor. I'm a high school librarian. I've spent my career teaching young adults about critical thinking and discernment, and I still fell for it. This isn't a story about my shame. It's a story about how I'm rebuilding something far more valuable than money. My ability to trust without being naive. It started about a year after my husband passed. The loneliness was a physical ache. My friends encouraged me to get back out there. So I did. I was cautious. I Googled red flags for online dating. I thought I was prepared. Then, Mark sent me a message. His profile was impressive. A humanitarian doctor working with Doctors Without Borders. Our conversations were deep, intellectual. He wasn't pushy. He asked about me, my grief, my dreams, what I loved about my late husband. He shared his own stories of loss and hope. He was building a connection, brick by emotional brick. He was weaponizing empathy. Looking back, the red flags were there, but they were disguised. First, the love bombing. He'd say things like, "You're not like anyone else. You have a pure heart." It was intense flattery designed to hook me fast. Then, the barrier to meeting. Just as we planned to meet, he had a crisis. The NGO was sending me on an emergency mission. The internet will be terrible. He always had a noble excuse why we couldn't video call or meet in person. Finally, the financial test. It started small. My wallet was stolen. "Can you wire me $150? I'm so embarrassed to ask. It was a calculated move. Saying no felt like betraying the compassionate person I thought I was. That small amount was the hook. Once I paid, the requests grew larger. The tragedy is that my humanity, my desire to help and connect, was the very door he walked through. So you see, the request for money didn't come for weeks. And when it did, it was a crisis, a stuck paycheck, a medical emergency for a local child he was helping. It was framed not as a need, but as a shared act of compassion. He was letting me into his compassionate world, and my instinct to help, to be a good person, overrode the little voice in my head saying, "Wait." The biggest lesson I learned wasn't, "Don't trust anyone." It was, "Trust must be earned in the real world." Online charm is cheap. Real trust is built through consistent, verifiable actions over time. Rebuilding trust in myself was the hardest part. I had to forgive myself for being a person who wanted to love and be loved. That's not a character flaw. My hope wasn't stolen. It was misplaced. Now, I approach new connections with mindful curiosity, not fearful suspicion. I ask more questions. I listen not just to their words, but to the consistency of their actions. I've learned that true connection isn't a whirlwind. It's a steady, gentle breeze. It feels calm. It feels safe. My story is not unique, but we are often made to feel alone in it. We are not. We are intelligent, compassionate people who were targeted because of our strengths. If my story resonates with you, please subscribe and join our community of mindful, empowered individuals. Share your own experiences or thoughts in the comments below, anonymously if you prefer. And let's learn from each other. Together we can build trust, grow stronger, and live fully. Thank you for listening.